Hey there, it's Bootzone back again with this Miele T8722 tumble dryer. I was told to have a look at these carbon brushes here, and the machine's actually live, so I better switch it off. What I would say is that, if you get a close up there, they look okay, except that this plastic track here, this plastic block in the middle seems to be riding on that maybe. So this brush here mightn't be getting its full contact. It does feel like it's making contact, but it might not be doing as well as it should. Interestingly, they've used the green and yellow earth type wiring for that. That's strange, to say the least. I wonder, is it just a piece of wire that's been shoved in? Yeah, it looks like someone's done a quick connect job there and just used up what they had. I don't imagine Miele specify an earth coloured green and yellow cable for that. That's a bit strange. So, but these might have been replaced before, and it does seem that they're a part that can fail. I would suspect that this white block here in the middle is meant to ride within this central track, but it seems to be a bit over to the right at the moment. I don't know if I can shift that across. So that's one option, but to check that I was told to put it on to a timed cycle, which shouldn't matter. There's some laundry in there, but it's dry. Doors closed, power on. So, timed drying cool air. Okay. And time drying warm air. Okay, so let's try time drying cool air. So it's onto the cooling down part, so I don't know how you'd up the time on that, but I guess there's a way of doing it. So it's running, just to run for about 20 seconds. Running, that white block is actually in the center. Let's see if we're getting some heat out the back. Doesn't feel hot. If it's cool air, maybe there's no element on. Don't know if that's the case or not. But it is running. I think this. Everything else, it makes quite a bit of noise. That's just a little lump of steel up on top, which appears to be just a little weight, and then it has a spring as well to pull it down. Okay, now it's going the other way. So on cool air, it's gone to 19 minutes, so we've run a minute there. Maybe that's working. It's stopped again. Now it's rotating the other way. Okay, so seems like time drying cool air is doing okay. That brush, you can see it is worn down quite a bit on one side and not the other, so I wonder if I turn them around, swap them over, you might get another half. It's shallower on this side than on that side, so I might be able to turn them around and get a bit more out of it if that's what's doing the damage. So let's stop it. Let's open the door. Close the door, time drying warm air, start drying. Let's see if the element's going to come on now. Now I tested the element and I thought there was something wrong with one of the two elements, the large one I think. So if it's warm air, it should obviously get warm quite quickly. But people on YouTube might be able to tell me what's wrong with it, and that's the helpful bit. It doesn't feel like we're getting any heat out of that. Maybe if it's just set to come on for time drying, it doesn't check if there's actually heat coming through. So it could be an element fault and a brush's fault. And I wonder if I can repair that element without, oh, there's a bit of fluff. I wonder if I can repair that element without buying a new one. Because like I said somewhere, no I didn't say, but I said in the comments, a new element looks like £140 sterling, which is more than I would ever spend on a dryer to buy the whole thing. Still at 15, 14, so it's working that way. There it's gone into the counter rotation. We'll do that for 5 or 10 seconds, I guess. I've got a feeling now, someone can correct me on this, and that will go that way. I've got a feeling that if I swap those over, they might work again on a regular cycle. I sense that it's got a damp load in it. There is no heat coming out of that. That's as good as cold on the back, which suggests the element's not working. The other thing people have said is PCB, not in the comments, but in other forums online, PCB can be dead on these. So one guy had a slug on his PCB. Without taking it out, I can't see if there's any faults on it. It's been on for 2 minutes now. It's gone down to 13. It should have warm air, so let's see. There's really nothing coming out of that. Okay, well that's the second clue. I'll put this video up straight away and people might be able to help. Do you think I should replace these? Oh, it's gone on to cooling down now. I guess, I don't know why that is. It's gone from 13 minutes to cooling down, so maybe that's a clue there as well. And the buzzer's ringing. That looks more like an error code than anything else. Why would the buzzer ring? Why would the buzzer ring and it'd still be running? That's strange. Start stop doesn't stop it. Pressing buzzer doesn't stop it. Door's locked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That doesn't stop it. This is quite a strange fault now. Okay, well, turn it off. If anyone has any ideas, let me know in the comments below. Check out the other video as well that I put up before this, because that gives you some clues as to what I tested in the back. This is part 2, effectively, of this diagnosis process for the Miele Honeycomb Care T8722 tumble dryer. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your help. See you later.